Hey, my viewers and my subscribers, I told you guys that I was going to come back with something that had caught my eye, and it says Kenneka Jenkins' Uncle Jonathan, J. Money Jackson, murdered on Chicago streets. Has the hits began. You know, ever since J. Money baby mama came out with that video that she incriminated herself in when she went after him at the trap, which he clearly stated, don't come here and do what you did at the other trap. So like I told you guys, she was a bully. Another thing, what Just 33 I just put up, it got me a little bit upset because everybody keeps failing to understand that Kenneka Jenkins' mother and family are grieving. Like, they grieving for their family, and everybody's like trying to say that she's cashing in on her daughter. Like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And I don't care what anybody, if how y'all feel about me saying that. Don't care. And I'm dead ass. I don't care how y'all feel about me saying that, because at the end of the day, this lady is not gonna go through all this. And the reason why she doesn't say nothing when people say dumb shit, which I wouldn't either, is because why? For what? For what? Let people think what they want. Let them think that she paid for her daughter's death, which we all know that shit didn't happen. Some people, y'all say, oh, her mother's sneaky, watch out, blah, blah, blah. We still have not gotten factual evidence that her mom has set her up for her organs. Nobody has facts or receipts that she was in a witness protection program. So all this is hearsay, just like everything else that we find on YouTube and Facebook. We are going by hearsay. We are not clearly getting the answers from the people that need to talk. So it's basically hearsay. And I feel like his baby mama set him up, and 9 times out of 10, knowing that the cops really are not going to even investigate this or get involved too deep, she's just going to get away with it and live her life and be happy while this man is 6 feet deep. So I just got a little bit upset when I read this here, because this is a way different story from the story that we read in the beginning when we put up the news, where it said the shooting, two dead, 5 injured, something, this is how it is out here, I'm immune to it, right? So at the end of the day, that story that was behind that news report, they said they took him to Stroger Hospital. Now they saying they took him to Mount Sinai. So I don't know what to believe, and I'm going to prove to you guys I'm not bugging, and I'm keeping it real with y'all. They did say that they took him to Stroger Hospital. We all read that report, so I don't know where this Mount Sinai Hospital, I don't know, but check this out. Teresa Martin, I'm so sorry for your loss. As I was sitting in my living room talking with my daughter on the phone, I heard the gunshots. They were so loud, it sounded like it was right in my apartment. I immediately start praying. I said to my daughter, let me call you back. They're shooting in front of the house. They shoot in front of the house. As I peeked, supposed to be out the door, I saw the van windows were shot out. So that means both windows were shot out. So I stepped outside and no, we got to go back. The van windows were shot out, so I stepped outside, and there he was laying in the middle of the street. I began to pray some more. With the passing of my sister and senior brother died right before my eyes, I was so heartbroken. I will most definitely keep you and your family lifted in prayers as you do me and mine. Okay? Two killed, 5 wounded in city shootings. It's like normal. Remember this, right? I'm immune to it. Okay? We remember that. We remember this. Members of Chicago Police Department at the scene of fatal shootings in the 500 block of North Kenzie Avenue and the 1100 block of South Independence Boulevard in Chicago on Wednesday, March 21st, 2018. Nucio Danuso, Chicago Tribune by Tony Briscoe, Elisa Sherney, and Madeline Buckley, contact reporters. 2 men were killed and 5 people were wounded, including 15-year-old boy in city shootings on Wednesday, according to police. In the city's most recent homicide, a 27-year-old A 27-year-old man was sitting in a vehicle with family members. All right, y'all hear that, right? Now they saying he was sitting in the vehicle, not standing outside of the vehicle, getting in. Y'all remember that now. 27-year-old man was sitting in a vehicle with family members around 9:20 p.m. when he was shot by someone in a ski mask, police said. Right? See what I'm saying about the conflicting stories? The man was trying to close the vehicle door, so he was sitting in the car with the doors open. In the 1100 block of South Independence Boulevard in the West Side Lawndale neighborhood, when a blue sedan pulled up and the shooter got out and fired. He was hit in the upper body and was taken to Mount Sinai Hospital, where he was pronounced dead, police said. Okay. Uh-oh.
Crystal, hold on.
All right. The man was identified as Jonathan Kenneth Jackson, who lived in the 1400 block of South Kenzie Avenue, according to Cook County Medical Examiner's office. He was pronounced dead at 9:32 p.m. So what happened? That he was in Stroger Hospital, they said. So now the man that was identified as in Mount Sinai is Jonathan. See what I'm saying? At the scene, a silver van was parked by the side of the road with its windows shattered. Behind the van, blood soaked into the street. A man waiting outside the crime scene tape said his mother called him and told him his sister was in the car with Jackson. That must be Letitia. He said his sister shared the child with Jackson. 9 times out of 10, that's Letitia. Unless he had 2 baby mamas in his car with him, it was Letitia. So this must be her other brother. See, they didn't put all this. They didn't say all this. And they ain't never say nothing about no Mount Sinai Hospital. I rushed over, he said, adding that he was waiting at the scene for updates from his family. She said to hurry. Two men who witnessed the immediate aftermath of the shooting said they pulled up in a van and saw a woman crying on the ground while a man lay on the ground bleeding. Shooting in the 500 block of North Kensington. Also on the west side, a 34-year-old man was shot in the head and killed in the 500 block of North Kensington Avenue in East Garfield. This is the second man. He was 34 years old. Kensington East Garfield Park neighborhood, about 7:30 p.m. police said. Now this is what the people are writing. One of the girls says, what? He passed away? What the what? And so it starts, somebody. It's going to be more bodies dropping from that night. Yup, I agree. I'm kind of surprised it took this long, you know. So, as y'all see, the story has not only changed, but now he's in Mount Sinai Hospital. How that happened, I have no idea. So now you guys see why I'm going in, because it's not making sense. If you're going to sit there and you're going to listen and you're going to be a YouTuber, sometimes we got to listen to shit and try to put it together. And from the beginning, it did not sound right. So I don't care what anybody feels or says about it. Yes, I will still be reading into it because there's a lot of bullshit being said. And I'm still waiting on answers about Kenneka, because like that crackhead lady said, Irene really ain't shit. So she need to just speak out loud. And let me tell you something that I forgot. Y'all remember Irene had that black eye. Y'all remember her man wanted to hit Kenneka up and fuck her, and he told her that. She told him it was okay. I feel like they had a fight about it, and he knocked her ass the fuck down. Nobody spoke about that, right? Everybody forgot that her man was at the party too, and he wanted to smash Kenneka Jenkins. So there we go. He wanted to fuck her, and he told her, he told Irene he wanted to fuck her. So that's where I feel that the jealousy, more jealousy came from. I don't think that black eye was not from no Zach. I think the black eye was from her boyfriend and her getting into it because of him telling her he was going to fuck Kenneka like everybody else said they were. So I love you guys. Like and subscribe. As you can see, the story has totally changed. Again, I don't know. Love you guys. Like and subscribe.